Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Carl. I am your host, Carl Zoellner, one of the attorneys here with Anderson Business Advisors. And today I want to talk a little bit about turnkey rentals. For whatever reason, been getting an influx of questions on these lately, and whether it's a good fit, who's it appropriate for, just some basic questions out there. So I want to talk about it a little bit. So when we talk about turnkey rentals, what I'll tell you is it is a way that many people choose to invest. Is it right for you? You're going to have to ask yourself those questions as well as talk with somebody who's offering it. There's lots of turnkey providers out there. So let's start out, I guess, by sort of defining what turnkey is. Turnkey is usually where somebody's putting in money, gives it to somebody who is going to identify a property for them, maybe even rehab it, most times make it rentable, and then they'll manage the property as well. So it's really a one-stop shop as far as maybe identifying, setting up, and profiting off of, say, rental properties or distressed properties that you're paying somebody to take care of. So who is it appropriate for? A lot of times who it's appropriate for is folks who are in states where the markets may be very high and rents are sort of average. So it makes it really hard to find a good deal on rental properties. So usually when I'm looking at Californians, everybody's looking sort of saying, oh my goodness, I can get a $50,000 house here in Indiana. I can't even get a $50,000 garage here in California. So maybe it makes sense to invest there, but I'm not located there, right? So I need somebody to help me identify and maybe run that property for me. So that's where these sort of turnkey providers come in. So what they do is like I say, they'll identify properties usually or potentially if they need to rehab them a bit, get them rented or potentially get them sold depending on if the value increased enough that maybe you just want to sell. So there's lots of different roads you can take, whether it be sort of you're more interested on the flip side or you're more interested on the rental side, but these turnkey providers are out there to help you. Now, what I would say is for each investor, you got to run your numbers. Does it make sense to use a turnkey provider? Is there enough meat on the bone for, say for you to pay your management fees, pay any other fee that's necessary in order to facilitate this investment, as well as still receive some cash flow on the property? Now, like I say, when you look at cash flow, sometimes if you are using financing, remember, over time, as you pay that financing down or off, the cash flow can be a little bit more substantial on the back end, as well as that equity growth. So like we say, we got to calculate to see if it's a good deal. And really, just if I'm going to give you a couple final thoughts here on this short video, it would be if you're interested, talk to the people who are doing it, right? There's lots of great groups out there who are doing it. Speak with the groups, see if you connect with somebody, and if they can explain it in such a way that makes it easy for you to understand, it makes sense for you from a financial perspective. So turnkey, I think, is a really interesting and great option that's out there. There's always lots of questions on it, but it's really, like I say, at the end of the day, you want to run your numbers and you want to talk with the provider to make sure you're a good values fit with them and to hopefully make sure that the relationship is a good one for many years to come. So, till next time. This is Carl Zoellner with Anderson Business Advisors. Thanks for joining me with another episode of Coffee with Carl. I encourage you to, as always, to take advantage of all of our free content that is out there, and we will catch you on the next episode. Thanks.